Hey guys, Joe here, and here we are to go over the top 5 good fighters that get very little results in the USA. Now, I feel like these picks are quite strong, but for one reason or another, I haven't really seen them ever do that well. This is a follow-up to my last top 5, which was suggested by Matthew McGrath. With all that said though, let's get this started. With Villager, I'm going to admit that he does have some great results, just not in the USA. In the US, we have a very small amount of Villager players, and overall he sees very little play. Now, I think this all comes down to the fact that Villager is a much more defensive style fighter, and we in the US love them offense, them combos, them kills, all that stuff, and we like the games to be really quick. And well, we really haven't had that many US players trying to pioneer him into the meta as well, so that kind of slowed him down. He's seen a lot in the Japanese scene and does really great there, but here in the US he hasn't done as much as you would expect him to. Next we got Brawler, and this guy has been pretty much one that's always been under the radar. Now, it seems like most people know that he's a pretty good pick, but have never really actually caught on to playing him. Of course, the good version of Brawler, the small one with customs, is banned in most regular events, but even the regular one can do at least okay. Really, I feel no one picks up this guy just because they feel like they won't even be able to play their main in a tournament, and that's why I actually never picked him up. I always wanted to main Brawler for the versatility and how fun it really was, but simply put, people just wouldn't really let me. It was just a lot of effort for the tournament organizer to put all the different Brawler sets in, and if customs were off, well, then most people just thought the should probably be off as well. This is one of my main problems that we have chose with the meta, but I guess you can still play Brawler online in friendlies, so you got that. I know for a while, Wario was actually picking up some really great traction. He was getting some pretty high placements all over the US, but then he quickly fell on his butt and people started picking up other fighters for some reason or another. Now, I can't really say why all this happened, but what the result was a fighter with a lot of strengths, but also one being underplayed for the most part, that being Wario. I barely see any Wario mains these days, and it could be the fact that he's just really weird to play, but I really can't put my main finger on it. I know that he's a really great fighter and has a ton of combos / ways to space / kill moves. He's just a really good character, but I guess he just kind of got left in the dust of the meta. Similarly to Wario, I'd say that for a while, Pit was doing extremely well. Many high-level players had picked up this guy, and he was getting some really amazing results with quite a few middle-level tournaments at least. It made sense why they picked him up. He's fast, strong, and had a really good projectile, he has a kill throw, and he does well versus a lot of the other higher tiers. Unfortunately for Pit though, it seems like a lot of people playing him switched up to a slightly higher tier fighter. Pit is very strong, but not quite as strong as the other people right above him. I guess this just made the people playing Pit want to get the max benefit for the time in the game, and they switched up their main to somebody a little bit better. I'd say that Pit is very strong, but I haven't really seen him do anything for the longest time. Finally, we have the very easy guess, Yoshi. I feel like this guy has been, for a while, just known as the good fighter that really nobody plays. And this statement has always seemed really weird to me, but I have a theory as to why he isn't really chosen that much. It basically adds up to the fact that Yoshi is a very hard pick to play at top competitive level, and others, such as Mario, who are just as strong if not stronger than him, are easier to pick up and play. These two are very similar, and it just seems like Mario kind of got the long end of the stick. Yoshi isn't a bad choice by any means. He isn't a non-optimal choice. I just feel like Mario and the like basically do what Yoshi does, if not better, and they take a lot less time to learn and just even start learning. Still, I love seeing great Yoshi play, and I hope that someday down the line we can see him do a little bit of work at the national level. And there you have it, my list of top 5 good fighters with very little results. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and if you liked it, make sure to press that like button. Comment down below what type of top 5 you would like for the future. I'm running a little bit low on top 5 ideas, so of course any would be very appreciated. Thank you all for watching though, and I'll be seeing you all next time.